Good morning, everyone. I want to introduce you to my buddy, Joe Blitz Flick. Notice his name is all consonants. And I have a reason for him. Those of us, many of us in small businesses and side gigs where we're doing a 9 to 5, and then we've got the 6 to 10 that we think we have to have meetings and be seeing people or be out and about networking. Some of us don't have a plan to not stress. So I want to give you 3 tips or thoughts today on how to not look and feel like Joe. Now, some of you have never met Joe because you got to be of an era. But I laughed at this person as a child when I read the comic strips. So he's from Lil Abner, done by Al Capp, and that comic series stopped in 1977. But Joe always reminded me of how there's somebody on a downer, or there's somebody who doesn't know how to take care of themselves, or there's somebody, as a kid, he was just a character that I kind of had empathy for. Don't know why, because I was a kid, but I laughed and I felt sorry for him at the same time. So Joe brings a lot of things. So also Joe had one other thing, which I'm not going to talk about today, is Joe was considered a jinx. Well, but let's talk about stress. Stress is the way we jinx ourselves. So was Al Capp giving us a great message on stress and how to not jinx? And good morning, everyone who's on today. So let's not jinx our success by being stressed. So I'm going to give you 3 simple ways today to really start reducing your stress. And then you want to talk to people like me who can help you do that. And I'm lucky. I have a partner and I have some close friends. They know when I'm over the top, and they come in and they push my button and they have me come back and use what I know to use. So I'm not saying I never get there, but I can get out of it faster by using these tips. So here's one that you want to do that is very, very simple. And Joe needed to know this. So you have right here physically in your chest, your sternum. And your sternum is actually where the energy of the thymus is. And the thymus is partly your support system for helping you with anxiety. So you tap it just like I'm doing for 60 seconds. You can tap it. And all of a sudden, just like I did right here, I could feel me take in a deeper breath than I normally do. You know, when you're stressed, we're only breathing into our diaphragm right here below the chest. And you need that breath to be going all the way down. So tap the thymus for 60 seconds. You'll feel yourself relax. And then you can move forward with what do you want to do next. If someone is stressing you out in a meeting, maybe you silently sit there and just tap. They don't have to see it, especially if your hand's under your jacket, whatever. But take a moment. If you're on a Zoom call, you can really do this. So you want to take care of yourself. So the reason I'm giving you these tips is so that you can take care of yourself and not be like Joe, jinxing your day. So the next thing that I do is I write down at any point in time, let's say it's 9 o'clock, let's say it's noon, and I'm already beating myself up for the things that I haven't done, or I should do this, or I should do that. Well, we don't want to shoot ourselves. So what do? You go, stop. I'm going to write down 3 things I've done well this morning. And if the do well was you got up and you treated yourself to a great meditation, that's 1. If you got up and you had a bright new idea that you actually wrote down so that you can use it later, that's a 2. And then write down the 3rd one, which is I gave a hug to 3 people, or my husband, or I quit growling, whatever it is. Break it down. Make it simple, but don't be like Joe, where Joe never was able to get to that space of relief. He just carried it with him, and that's how the cloud built, okay? And then lastly, let's look at how much you need sleep to restore your energy on a daily basis. And a lot of us are not doing that. So I want to give you a simple thing There's many simple things. I have more than one, but the one simple thing you could use every night before you go to bed, you're laying there and you got 50 thoughts in your head. I want you to turn your mental off. And we turn our mental off when we go, I'm going to talk Eastern medicine here, when we take some of the energies out of our field. So fire is anxiety, right? And ideas are water, flow. So if we're taking the Eastern elements, earth, water, fire, flow, and ether, we got to take those stimulators out. So you take them out with a nice, simple process. You hold the thumb, either thumb, like this. Well, I'm realizing that I don't have my camera and Joe in order here. So that's how it's going to look right here, like this. You're holding just the thumb. You lay there in bed with that across your chest, and what you're going to find is you just all of a sudden go, you feel it leaving. Then you go to water, which is the finger. So you want to leave these on. These are air, ether, earth. You need those. You want to breathe through the night. So you shut down water. Your ideas should start calming down. If you're beating yourself up about what you should have done during the day, hey, this is the way you let go of the shoulds. This is a physical response to letting go of the shoulds. And then you move to the thumb on the other hand. And each of these are 60 seconds. So we're talking 4 minutes max. But some of you who get really, really practiced in this, you'll start finding yourself going to sleep at about the third finger here, the thumb. But then you move on to the last one. And it's not like you go out, but all of a sudden you feel like you're really calm. That cloud over Joe's head is gone. So you don't have to be like Joe, running around with a name that is only consonants, no vowels to have fun. A cloud over your head. Take these 3 steps and practice them for a week and see what you get. And let me know. Comment on this and let me know. And if you want to talk about ways to reduce stress, because I have a bucket full of stuff, I would love to have a chat with you. And my link is there. So let's talk soon about how to manage your business so that it does not stress you out and create health issues. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.